Yo guys, welcome back, and I'm just hoping that everyone's good today from the earthquake. So how's everyone doing?
What's up? What's up? Look, that earthquake was expected. We actually predicted it. If you want to go back through the Facebook page,
Exactly.
and I'll tell you how we predicted that earthquake. I'll tell you
Tell
how.
us.
It's through our LinkedIn marketing. That's how we predicted it. Our LinkedIn marketing was that good that we literally sent Quakes through Australia, right?
Damn.
And then 2 days ago, we posted about it. We warned everyone, hey guys, this move we're about to make on LinkedIn is going to affect a lot of people. You know, make sure you watch out. And yeah, so we've actually, we sent our Quakes through LinkedIn. And so now that I've gotten your attention, LinkedIn, that's what we're going to be talking about today. Well, LinkedIn is like that undercover thing, right? You know, when someone's got something that they really like, but they don't want other people to know about. This is the type, like, we spoke about it. I spoke with you. I'm like, bro, if I was ever a CEO of $1 million company, I'd give my secrets out. But I'd have to say LinkedIn is one of the biggest secrets. Our competitors lacking on it. Anyone in our industries lacking in LinkedIn. And it is like the gold mine. It's like the place where no one is, but everyone is at the same time, right? It's crazy.
Yeah.
And I think now LinkedIn has become a lot more than just what people think. You know, everyone thinks LinkedIn, everyone thinks, oh, very formal. You know, I got to take a nice photo in a little suit and, oh, I might apply for jobs there, blah, blah, blah. No. LinkedIn has become a lot more than that. LinkedIn has become a good sales funnel. I want to say a great sales funnel, but a good sales funnel. And LinkedIn is also very good for networking, which it always has been, but now to a degree that's a little bit more personal to people. Because right now you could send a connection to someone and personalize that message. But we'll get to that point. Now, we want to give out our strategy to LinkedIn. For anyone that's trying to get into LinkedIn, we have some controversial things that we do on LinkedIn that we get some questions about business. Like, why did you do that? Well, because we thought it was the best thing. So the first thing that we did on LinkedIn that actually got a lot of attention was the fact that we set our account as a personal account rather than a business account. And lots of people were like, hang on a minute, I don't know if that's a good move. And it actually ended up paying off in the end, because if you don't know, like, a business account, you can follow them, but you can't really connect with them in the same way you can connect on a personal account on LinkedIn. So we ended up going through as a personal account as opposed to a business account. And there's benefits of both, but the main reason for that is because there's lots of business accounts, right? There's lots of social business accounts that are going to be posting articles, asking for followers, blah, blah, blah. But when you get a personal account that's developing really good content that they want to be genuine for their customers, right? And then they genuinely connect with those customers, right? Like, if you get a personal connection from Zorus Media, that's not the company, that's Mark and Mark asking to be connected with you, right? And since we're so bullish on personal branding, and since we're so big on talking about, you know, passion and being yourself, we thought personal branding and being personal with the consumer rather than going through a business page would actually be better. And bro, trust me, we get questioned about it on LinkedIn all the time. Like, when people message us, they don't say, hey Mark, they say, hey Zorus, and we're like, hang on a minute, mate, you gotta mix
like,
up for a sec. Yeah, literally. And it's like, people don't, sorry, hang on, just meaning that people don't expect that to be a big deal, right? Like, why would a personal account matter? Well, there's actually a lot. One, people could speak to us a lot more on a personal level. They know they're not talking, because when you're speaking to a business, it could be a person messaging on behalf of them. It could be anything, right? Like it's like, you don't know who you're talking to. But when we're doing it through our personal page on LinkedIn and our photo is our faces, you know, you're speaking to one of the Marks, right? And I think that's the main point that we wanted to get across, and we wanted to do it different as well. Like, for centuries, everyone thought, oh, like, business accounts are the way to go, you know, get people following you, blah, blah, blah. But what about getting people to connect with you? At least, because when they follow you, you don't get to see what they post. They just get to see what you post. A one-way relationship. With us, when you connect with us on LinkedIn, we're going both ways, right? We're looking at what you post, we're interacting, and they're looking at what we post and they're interacting.
And not only that, like, the reach on there is incredible. Like, if you're just starting out, Imad Hermes said bonjour to you as well. Like, when you're starting out as a business and you're not utilizing LinkedIn, for example, like, you're doing it wrong, because LinkedIn, it's talked about everywhere. Gary Vee talks about it, like, a lot of people talk about it because they're on the train from early on, right?
For sure.
And when you're going and paying Facebook for advertising, this for advertising, sometimes it's best to use LinkedIn for organic reach, because it's going to get you your investors, the people that you want to, that you want to invest in your business and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I see LinkedIn as like the formal TikTok, right?
Yeah,
because of the way it reaches. Because let me tell you something, there has been some awful posts that get crazy reach simply just because of the format of LinkedIn. Like people can make bad posts and they'll probably get a lot more likes, comments, and shares than something like Facebook, which Facebook is not forgiving. If you make a shit post, you get zero interaction. Business pages barely get interaction. For Facebook, it's all about the ads. It's all about the paid advertising. That's what Facebook is. Organic reach is pretty hard on Facebook. LinkedIn, you get more of organic advertising than you do of market, like actual paid advertising, right? 100%. And the return on LinkedIn advertising can sometimes be good, but it's sometimes unstable. So the Facebook ads are a lot more stable in that regard. And in terms of unlimited reach, like you can actually connect with as many people as you want, right? I can go on LinkedIn right now and go look up digital marketing. I could look up small business owner. I could look up small business owner in Australia registered to digital marketing. You could do as many specifications as you want. It's really easy, and you can connect with them, right? Yeah, personalize your message to them, go through with the whole process.
It's an easy platform to connect with people in the same niche as you. And not only that, like those people are not there trying to sell you, like of course, like they're there, they have their own thing that's going on,
for sure,
but they're not always trying to pitch to you. They're there to help you out, see what you're about, and all that stuff. And the thing what I've like really liked about LinkedIn, like we get messages from people asking us like how our journey is, and then we just get into conversations that lead to them helping us or us helping them. It's just a place of connecting and learning. And a lot of people, like, if you're not doing that, like, and you're just wasting time on like Facebook and you're not getting reach, like it's good to look into other platforms. You can't just stick to one like that, you know what I mean?
Look, to be honest, I don't want people on LinkedIn, bro. It's our platform, bro. We own that shit now.
No, like, look at it this way. If there's don't come on it. No, if there's no people, there's no us.
There's no us. That's true. Yeah, that's exactly right. But but like LinkedIn is like I said, it's like the hidden gem. It's not too late to get into it. TikTok is entering that late stage where you're kind of missing out. You're not there yet. Like if you'll still start on TikTok, you still be good. But we've spoken about the TikTok algorithm changes and how organic reach has changed a lot more from showing to multiple people globally to actually showing people within the country, and then even closer showing people that you're followers, right? Exactly. So that if you're stuck on TikTok now between creating directly for your niche or creating to get on the FYP, because sometimes the FYP and what's trending on FYP is actually different to what's trending in your niche. So you're stuck, right? Whereas in LinkedIn, doesn't matter what you post. You could post literally, bro. Like I've seen digital marketing pages post about having a good day, and they get like, bro, lots of interaction. Oh, I had a good day today. Did you have a good day? And like everyone's commenting about their day. So it's like it's a very wholesome platform. You will get roasted if you give real expert advice. Like if you claim you're an expert at something, give advice. People that are bigger will see it and they'll say, all right,
like if you're giving fake advice that is like a guru's advice, like
that's right. And LinkedIn works just like any other platform. The saturated, the people who try to be what someone else is will usually not get that much interaction. They might thrive a little bit, but they're not getting it too much. People won't connect with them. They've seen it all before. The people that are unique and the people that try things that are very different are the ones that are thriving the most. Right. And I think that's the most important thing about all social media platforms, but namely LinkedIn, right? Like how we went for a personal account and we still cop abuse for it sometimes, but it paid off for us, right? We're able to make really close connections with people that were happy to connect with us. Then we went through, either through our social media services, either through our Instagram, they went and watched our content, whatever it is. LinkedIn was like that platform where we went in completely different. We didn't look at any guys. We went in completely based on how we feel our content will reach the consumer better.
We pretty much went in blind and it worked.
We went in blind and it worked. That's right.
And a good thing about LinkedIn is you don't have to be posting videos. Like look at TikTok. It's all video centered, and that's not a bad thing, obviously, because TikTok is an amazing app for reach. But when it comes to LinkedIn, there is like so many different ways. Like there's like 100%. Polls you can write a status, you can literally write a paragraph, you can go and make articles. Like for us, articles is what's like really pushing us. That like we're posting articles once a day, twice a day. That shit, like when people see that, they're like, shit, these people are providing value. That's what we always talk about value. This is what we mean about providing value, and LinkedIn is the best for it.
And when I first started, bro, like when I first started and I first started writing articles, like, you know, you would pitch me the idea, I'd write it. And oh, by the way, guys, all the quotes you see, all the ones that you guys interact with, those are all from my LinkedIn articles, right? Those quotes are all made by me. They're not like, I don't steal them from anywhere. That's primarily me. We pitch an idea and then we write an article about it.
Copyrighted by Hosri.
Copyrighted by Zorus Media Hosri. No, like the thing is that the ability to repurpose that content is not hard at all. You guys have seen me do it. I repurposed the quotes. And when I first started on LinkedIn, right, and I was making trash articles, right, trash. Like I didn't really know the format of it. Didn't know that people won't read more than 5 minutes. Didn't know anything. Didn't even know you could do dot points on LinkedIn articles. I was still getting good reach. I was still reaching a lot of people. I wasn't getting as much interaction, but I was still getting like good reach, right? Whereas in now, like you get good reach, you get interactions, you get people messaging you about it, you get people putting their like 2 cents in. Everyone wants to put their 2 cents on your opinion. And like you might be thinking like, why is that important for my business? Well, like again, it does build your personal branding. It shows people what topics you're interested in. You don't need to connect to your consumer in a way directly relevant to your niche or directly relevant to why you're selling. You can connect to them on a different level and then ease that into why you're selling to them or how to sell to them, right? And people miss that. They're like, oh, but on LinkedIn, like I write articles about my business. Why would anyone care? People care. Of course people are going to care. They want to see what you're all about.
Exactly.
They want to see what you're interested in. They want to see what you're not interested in. They want to put their 2 cents in. And let me tell you something. I made an article today. Like, you know, I think polls are the best form of content on LinkedIn. And the main reason for that is because you can attach anything to a poll. Post, photo, stories, everything, right? So not only do you get value, like you post something valuable, but then you put a poll saying, what's your opinion on this? And the good thing about that, and I don't think any other platform really provides it. Facebook does, but obviously with the reach, it's like a bit difficult. One press of a button by a consumer puts their input into your next piece of content, right? So that you know what they thought of this piece of content, and then you could go on to the next. Or you could even tag, like there's no, like, you know, like sometimes when you tag people randomly, it's weird. In LinkedIn, bro, people just like, they'll have no interaction. They'll just start tagging people and having a conversation. Like, it's almost like, you know how like you act differently with different people. Like obviously if you're sitting with your parents, you're gonna be a lot more formal, you know, casual, this and that. If you're sitting with your friends, you're gonna be more chill or whatever. Like different social it's the same with social media, right? You have different social media standards. With LinkedIn, there's like no real like cringe, you know, there's nothing really cringe you can do on there. Everything is being done.
And judging, like going off from what we've been doing, polls is actually a great way to get interactions and to get engagement on your post. Like we've tried it. We've like our polls literally get the maximum views that they can get.
They're crazy.
They go hard. Like if you're there and you're on LinkedIn, write an article, make a post, attach a poll to it. Or if you don't want to attach a poll to it, make that article, you post it, or if it's like a status, you post it, and then follow it up with another status with just a poll referring it to the last post you posted. Like say for example, you post an article about how to grow on LinkedIn. Now you're gonna make another post with a poll saying what are the best ways to grow on LinkedIn, and then you're gonna have a poll with like different things, and then people are gonna be voting. And so when people vote, like Mark said, you can use that to make another article on their responses or make another post. So see what I mean? Content is so like, it's like unlimited. You can make so many things from just a single comment that someone leaves on your like thing.
For sure. And like, let's not undermine the networking ability. I think like there's 2 things for LinkedIn for me. 1, the reach, and 2, the networking ability. You cannot network anywhere. Well, if you do it my way, you cannot network anywhere the way that I network on any other platform. You could try, like you'll probably get similar results, but not in the way that LinkedIn allows you. And let me explain. If we have an ideal, so like we didn't go on LinkedIn because we're like, oh, more people are going to see our stuff. Like we're posting things that business owners will actually care about, right? We're posting things where someone's like, okay, I'm on social media, or I'm on LinkedIn, I'm on TikTok, I'm on Facebook. What can I actually do to change it, right? So we speak to you about personalizing yourself to make yourself different from the market, but not like just to be different. but just make it accustomed to yourself. An example is what we do is, yes, we connect with people that we might not personalize our message to, but when we have our ideal audience or we have someone that we want to pitch a sales to, what I'll do is I'll go on the search bar and I'll filter that search to exactly who I want. Small business in Australia, on that age, on this, on that. And then I'll send personalized connections to them, completely unrelated, right, to me pitching a sale to them. And then over time, when I genuinely feel like our services will help them, then I'll pitch that sale. That's the secret, right? Just gave you the biggest secret of LinkedIn right there, literally. And if you're trying to get to someone higher up, and I mentioned this in another episode, and I'm going to mention it again, and this is massive, so make sure you remember this. If you need to get to someone, if you have a dream client that you want, because you know you're going to be doing a lot of service for them and they're going to pay big money, or whatever the reason is, if you want to genuinely help them because you think their marketing is trash, whatever it is, even if it's just a product, right? Yeah. You go and you look at that business page. You look who is employed by who's employed by who's employed, and you go down the list, okay? Until you start to create, once you start to connect with one person who's employed there, that person, when they interact with your stuff, their CEO will see it. And if your content is good and you are genuinely providing ideas that will help that business, you will get contacted. And I've done it. I've done it before. Like, I've done this strategy and it's worked, okay? Yeah. So it's a genuine working strategy. It doesn't work every time. It takes time and patience. And if your content is trash, they won't even message you to tell you it's trash. You just won't get the message, right?
Yeah.
And like, it's all about personalizing it. Like I said, the best marketing is the one that's directed but indirected at the same time, right?
Yeah.
It's the marketing that hits you without even you knowing that it hit you, right? Yeah. And that's the kind of marketing I do on LinkedIn, and that's where I achieve the most success with my articles.
And like, not only that, like with LinkedIn, you can't just be going into a business and messaging them straight away saying, this is my stuff, this is what I do. Can I get you as a client? They will not give a single shit about you because there's another 1,000 people, 10,000 people doing the same shit that's not working.
Yeah.
What you gotta do is literally interact with their posts. Like Mark said, also make shit that resonates with them. Go to their post. Go to the comments, see what people are commenting, and if people are asking questions directed at them, and you know the answers, help the people out. So when they see that, they say, "Oh shit, this person knows about it. This person is actually knowledgeable in this field. Maybe we might reach out to him or check his profile to see what he's all about." Now you see that. Now you're getting viewed by them.
And that's the thing, right? Like, we're everyone's disappointed they didn't jump on TikTok early. Everyone. Yeah. No one could sit here and say that they wish they weren't posting 2-3 years ago on TikTok if you're posting now, right? Yeah. No one. It's going to be the same with LinkedIn. I still believe strongly that LinkedIn is the most underrated platform in the game right now. Small businesses who think, what is my place on LinkedIn? Make your fucking LinkedIn account today, okay? Yeah. At least just experiment. It's not going to fucking kill you. It's 5 minutes, okay? But there is one con to LinkedIn, and it's not really a con if you do your shit well. LinkedIn is like a party. Everyone knows everyone. Yeah. If you're networking, it's going to say who you're connected to, and they're going to say who's connected to. It's like the northern suburbs. When something bad happens, everyone knows about it. So if you mess up with a client, like, really badly, like I'm saying, you promise them that you'll do their marketing, you promise them that you'll send them a product or service, and you don't, the word will get around like that. LinkedIn is like very good for creating reputation and destroying reputations, right? And if you're not honest and genuine and authentic about what you're doing and who you are, you will get roasted. in the professional roasting way. Like, and by that I mean no one's gonna message you. You just won't get interaction. No one's like, you'll be blacklisted, blackballed like that in seconds. Yeah. So again, approach with caution. Be genuine. No one's going to hate you for being wrong, but they're going to hate you for claiming you're right, you know? No one's going to hate you for going on there and saying, this is what my opinion is, but they're going to hate you if they say, 90% of consumers are choosing my product. Okay, that's cap. I'm calling cap. And then they'll share that to their friend, and you'll never get LinkedIn again.
Let's talk about the people or like the big business owners who say, oh, I don't have time for another platform. Oh, I don't have time to message people back. You can literally get an app or go to a website that can personalize, like you can make personalized messages so that when someone messages you, hey man, how's it going? There's that. Literally message back with the same thing, like, I'm doing good. I'm kind of busy right now. Let me message you back. Personalized messages like that go a long way. It doesn't leave people hanging for days in your DMs until you get to it. Because Because if you're gonna reply back a few business days later, people are gonna be like, oh, he doesn't have time for us. Why should we bother with this person? You know what I mean? So
100%.
so you gotta be right on it. You know what I mean? You gotta let them know you're all about them, because that's how business is.
For sure. And if you're not personalizing your content, like, the thing is, people say we repeat shit. It's because every social media has the same formula on how to succeed. It's just we change it based on what advantages they have and what disadvantages they have, right?
Yeah.
In LinkedIn, you have maximized reach, but that doesn't mean you can market to everyone. You have to market to your specific niche.
Exactly.
You can get, and LinkedIn is generous with its reach, but it's not generous with its engagement. If you're not good, you won't get engaged with, period. You'll see 400 views on your shit, and one person has probably put a like and then said, goodbye, And let me tell you, if you go around connecting with every single Tom, Dick, and Harry you see, you're not going to get accepted, okay? I'll tell you that for free. If you go down that list, you just keep pressing connect, it's not going to work. Connect with people that you think would actually value and prioritize your content, right? Exactly. Because if you don't, you're not going to be able to understand it, and people are just not going to value you. And in terms of connecting with people, there's no real limit on it. You can connect with as many people as you want. I think I've connected with almost every single Australian digital marketer, bro. We're almost there, yeah? We're just getting to the CEOs now. If you see this, hit me up.
Like you got to connect with the people in your niche, and that's what's good about LinkedIn, right? Like, it's unlimited, like you said. So that makes it easier for you to get in contact, to make big contacts, like big CEOs of social media, like teams, or like marketing agencies that are in your same niche. Because when you do that, it's like showing them that, oh shit, like this person is in the same field, let me check him out. And then you can check them out, and then you can connect on a deeper level to ask them if you have any questions about how to do things. Because these people, they're literally not going to turn you down. As much as they may be your competitor, they want to learn from you, and they know you want to learn from them. So they're not going to be like, nah. Because look at it this way. First of all, you shouldn't be afraid of competition. If you know you're providing the best value, the best service, or the best product, then competition shouldn't be your number one problem. It should be how you go on about it. And like Gary Vee, right? Gary Vee literally, he tells people his secrets.
He does.
That's how he knows that no competition can beat him. And that's how you got to think. If you're doing everything you can to make your business so strong, then you must know that no competition can take it.
Let me contextualize that, right?
Yeah.
Like Eminem, no one can rap battle him because he bags himself. He says everything. What are you gonna do to a man that doesn't take shame, right? Like, it's the same with Gary Vee.
Exactly.
He gives tactics to destroying his market, and everyone's still too scared to do it, right? Except us, obviously. Like Vayner Media, we're coming. But listen. Let's wrap up, and let's just give a summary for anyone that's just gonna be watching the last 5 seconds. So sales, like, I'll personalize it for you guys, anyone that's actually trying to do. Sales on LinkedIn come from personalized connections. Do not send a connect without a message if you're generally trying to connect with that person. Second, you have maximum reach on LinkedIn, and that is not gonna go away for a while, I hope, unless I jinxed it. It's better than TikTok right now, because TikTok is shifting in terms of paid advertising. LinkedIn is shifting towards organic advertising, right?
Yeah.
Thirdly, be unique. I say it all the time.
100%.
We came on as a personal account. People laughed at us, and they're like, bro, it's not going to work. It's worked. Connected. We've made most of our connections from LinkedIn and Clubhouse. It's been an amazing network place. And the fourth thing is that polls are the best form of content. So if you're going to get on LinkedIn and you're struggling to decide what you want to do, make a nice post, say, I had a good day, how about you? And then put the poll as, it was good, there was an earthquake, I hate life. And you'll get a vote, right?
Let me just add one more thing to that list. And also, a lot of people are not writing articles. So do articles daily, because that's literally, Mark, let's be honest, every person that we've connected with,
they will say, I see your article. Yeah.
Like, you'd go on their articles, you see an article from 2002.
Literally, bro.
And then there's no more, because people have stopped. Because articles is a time-consuming thing that requires research, and people cannot be bothered. So if you're up ahead of, like, if you're posting, that means you're ahead of the market. And when the time comes for articles to be promoted heavily, you'll be on top. You'll be there.
For sure. And I'm like, we're not promoting, our LinkedIn to say, oh, we're fucking beasts, look what we did. We're actually giving you the secret as to how we started getting our first customers was on LinkedIn, right?
Exactly.
And our competitors, like, they can come on now, but come through. Anyway.
Vayner Media, we're coming for you, by the way.
Vayner Media, we're coming for you. But for real though, get on it. Secondly, if there's any questions you guys have about LinkedIn, anything, like literally anything, hit us up. Connect with us on LinkedIn when you make your account as well. Hit us up for some personal advice on how to build your profile and stuff. We could tell you why personal account is better than business account, even though no one agrees with us, but we're setting the trends.
Exactly.
Guys, on Thursday, tomorrow, we're going live at 10 p.m. with Max Weston. Is that how you pronounce his name?
Max Weston.
Max Weston. Max Weston produced one of the craziest flipping sneaker brands, exclusive sneakers. He's made a lot of money. He's made a lot of connections, and he's coming on to speak about his passion for flipping. If you don't know what flipping is, it's buying and selling for a higher price. People do it with furniture. People do it with sports cars. People do it with everything. He's coming on tomorrow at 10 p.m., not 8:30. So if you don't see us at 8:30, you'll know why.
I think that's it, bro. I
think that's it. I just posted the link to put your sign up for your business sheet, guys. It's just a name and an email. We're trying to get as many people as we can before we start. And then, if people are too shy to do it, we're just going to pick random businesses locally and just choose them, right?
Exactly.
But we want to make sure that we give the best opportunity for everyone to get a shout out. It's completely free, and we will, look into your business. We'll show people what you're all about. Thank you so much for watching. It's been real. Mark and Mark, hit it where it hurts, live every single night at 8:30, except for tomorrow at 10 p.m. Peace out.